we have been able to organize at least 300 volunteers a year in local community cleanups. And we have been able to work with at least 5 captains of the Street Healer team who come from that community, which are considered credible messengers. They are the ones who encourage these people to come out from the community and be a part of the local community cleanups.
Jaffe Judah is Executive Director of Recycle and Reinvest in Nashville, Tennessee.
We are an organization that focuses on closing the gap between trash and crime.
Several studies show a connection between litter and neighborhood crime. An environmental quality survey in England found a link between the presence of garbage and more serious crimes.
And I had also seen growing up personally, after I was released from prison, there was a lot of trash, almost as though these communities are seen as, like a landfill. The neighborhoods that Recycle and Reinvest serves are predominantly considered underserved, where a majority, we could say about 90% to 80% of the people are not only black and brown, but also are on WIC and welfare systems.
Adding to the difficulties in these neighborhoods is a lack of healthy food options, a lack of trees, high crime rates, and overexposure to industrial pollution.
And we wanted to come in to communities to address the environmental racism that is prevalent and also engage the community to be a part of the solution and change.
And just as trash seems to attract more crime, getting rid of the trash seems to reduce it. In 2019, a community engagement program in Flint, Michigan, found that neighborhood improvement efforts that get local residents involved reduced violent crimes by nearly 40%. A study by Michigan State University found that the greener a city is, the fewer homicides were recorded over a 30-year period.
I was not aware of the environmental justice movement while I was incarcerated. It is very important that we not only reach back to the youth, but we connect and uplift adults who have also been impacted by the justice system. A lot of times, people who are returning to society struggle to find a job, struggle to reacclimate to society in a way that they can build community.
And that's where Recycle and Reinvest can help by providing job opportunities to youth and adults. A spinoff organization has been created called Soil Soldiers. Candace Goldie Evans is the program coordinator.
Soil Soldiers is a tree planting program that we reach out to the youth that are coming from underserved communities or the juvenile detention center or both. We hire them for them to come out and plant trees. Planting trees is important. I mean, if you're a nature person, you understand that we need trees to breathe. You know what I'm saying? We need trees for the air. We need trees for everything. Trees provide food, you know what I'm saying? And so in most of the underserved communities, we don't have a lot of trees.
Back in 2020, Nashville was drastically hit by a tornado that took out a lot of trees in Nashville, whether it be south, north, and east and west. We collaborated on an initiative with Root Nashville that gave kind of the inspiration for what we have now, the Soil Soldiers.
During that initiative, Soil Soldiers was able to plant 40 trees in a low-income neighborhood. Judah believes the strategies employed by Recycle and Reinvest in Nashville can be used on a national scale. But he says the key is to get people invested with the idea of improving their own neighborhoods.
Recycle and Reinvest.
We have to be willing to do what we can until we get better. And if you are willing to be a part of the solution and clean up your neighborhood, it will become more livable and lovable. I want my legacy to be that it doesn't matter how you start, just get started. And once you get started, find some other people who have the same ambitions and the same ideals to not only create impact in your community, but impact around the world. And if you are willing to change yourself, you can change the world. That is what I want my legacy to be.